So today I want to talk a little bit about how we meditate. Because I think a lot of times when somebody says the word meditation, many of us go, oh, right? I don't have time for that. I can't do that. And other people go, what are we talking about when we're talking about meditation? And I think it's a really slippery kind of thing to get your fingers on. And having gone through a course recently on mindfulness as an autism parent and how that can help me to reduce my anxiety and how it can help me to better parent my child. And we are going to have the person that I did that with on the show very soon. We're working out when we can have, it's Evelyn Gould, and I hope we're going to be able to figure it out. We will figure it out. But in any case, it was one of the things that she and I talked about, because she talked about, do I participate in meditation? And what do I think of as meditation? And I had some pretty interesting, not helpful and supportive ideas about what meditation is. Because I said to her, well, I think it's when you sit quietly in a space and you get your brain to a point where all it is white noise, so that you're not thinking about anything. And I struggle with that. That's a really hard thing for me to do, is to get to that white space. Because I'll go, oh, okay, I'll do that. And I'll picture a television screen with nothing on it, with just, the fuzzy gray stuff. And then in trots a thought. And then the thought goes, you're not supposed to be thinking about that. And this thought goes, I know. And then a conversation ensues between these, and I'm not meditating, and I'm certainly not in a gray space, right? And then I get frustrated, and I think this is just a waste of time. So she helped me to think about the fact that there's lots of different ways to meditate, and one of them is to allow for those thoughts to come in without judgment. That's a way in which you can meditate, so that when you're sitting there, and if you start with, I'm a visual person, so if I start with the idea of this TV screen where nothing is on it, and a thought comes in, that I just say, look at the thought, and let it continue, and not enter into an argument with myself about, well, this isn't how you do it. That was so freeing to me that it allowed me to just sit and notice the thoughts go by. And what we discovered for me, and I think it's different for everybody, but what we discovered for me is that helped to reduce my stress. And that the more that I did that, the less frequently the thoughts came by. There was a very specific meditation that Evelyn worked on with me too, of the idea of just sitting, because I need to fill my head with something, right? It's too hard for me to let it go vacant because everything comes in. So we worked on the meditation of a dandelion. And the idea of, it's great metaphorically, because, you got all these things going on in your life, right? And that you're trying to let go of. But just holding a huge, visualizing, holding a huge dandelion in your hand and noticing it and looking at it in your mind's eye. And you could actually look at a picture of a dandelion if it's hard for you to get the mind's eye thing going, because for some of us that's, I'm very visual, so I like that, but other people struggle with that. You could look at a picture of a dandelion and notice how there's all the little stalks. You could look at a picture of a regular flower and notice all the little things. But the great thing for me about the dandelion meditation was that I could look at it, and then at a certain point in the meditation, all I had to do was blow it away.